Hey, Ben Johnson here. Today I'm going to talk about an exciting new program called FastBin. But first, let's touch on a program you may already be more familiar with. For over 50 years, Fastenal has been an industry leader in bin stocking solutions that we call FastStock. We assign products to a fixture like you see here, utilizing durable bin labels, and then a Fastenal employee on a scheduled basis visually inspects each part to determine whether that part is below min or not. We utilize mobile technology to either scan the bin or touch on a digital grid to reorder that part. But a really exciting innovation is what we call FAST360. FAST360 serves as a digital blueprint so you have visibility in all of your parts at a location level, department level, all the way down to the fixture and part. With that in mind, let's move on to our next level of service called FastBin. FastBin is for higher moving maintenance parts or production parts and utilizes 24/7 electronic monitoring. The three ways we monitor bins are either through RFID systems, through infrared systems, or through a scale system. But let's first talk about our RFID systems. Our RFID system utilizes a concept called Kanban. Kanban, otherwise known as two-bin systems or multi-bin systems, are pretty common in the industry, but we have a twist to this program. So in a typical two-bin system, you're going to have a primary bin. When that goes empty, I pull a secondary bin forward, and I need a way to trigger the restock. Typical Kanban systems utilize either a colored card or a clipboard system. At Fastenal, we utilize an RFID tag on the back of this bin, so when the bin is empty, it gets placed into this enclosure, and the enclosure picks up the RFID tag. So this does two things. First, it alerts our local Fastenal branch that the inventory needs to be replenished. And then second, it's also going to alert our customer what the inventory state change took place. So on FAST360, they're going to see an inventory state of above min, below min, or critically low. RFID is really more of a centralized solution, but if you're looking for a point of view solution, a better fit might be our infrared bin system. So infrared bins are wireless battery-powered bins that have a series of infrared sensors inside of this sleeve. They emit light from one side, reflect it off the other side, and then just really determine how full that bin is depending on how many of those lights are blocked. So what this is going to do, it's going to communicate to our customer through that FAST360 portal of an inventory state of either above min, below min, or critically low. Then it's also going to trigger a restock and give visibility to that local branch so they can replenish the bin. The bin is Bluetooth enabled, so it connects to these internet connection points of a controller that is the direct connection into the internet, or a repeater that extends that signal so I can place this bin anywhere within a facility. The goal is to keep an employee at their workstation productive and efficient. So the last solution we'll talk about is our Fast Scale solution. So if you're looking for an exact quantity on hand rather than an inventory state, we have a system of scales that will give you that exact quantity. We either have 6 25-pound scales on a shelf or 4 50-pound scales on a shelf. The information is real time to you, and just like the other solutions, a Fastenal employee is going to restock and deliver those parts for you. To sum all of this up, FastBin is a more efficient way to manage your faster turning inventory. Because of our 24/7 electronic monitoring, the benefits to you are increased visibility, a significant reduction in stockouts, and allows the Fastenal branch to right-size your inventory. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to your local branch and we're happy to help you. Thank you.